by the people, for the people.
Well, greetings. This is Lex Luthor, and I will kill Superman with kryptonite. I am here to do a video to look at Trishula. The Trishula? I don't know. People say to me, why are you doing videos about Hinduism? And, you know, people get upset because I'm doing it. I don't say a lot during the videos. And there's a couple reasons why. So number one, why do I do them? Well, the Bible is my sacred text. Okay? Islam has their sacred text. Hindus have their sacred text. Christians have theirs. Jews have theirs, right? So the Bible is my sacred text. I don't know anything about Hinduism. So why would I do a video start telling you what I think about everything when I have no idea what it is? I have no sense of direction in it. It is a lot of gods and a lot of beliefs and a lot of sight, sound, smells are completely different than what I read in my sacred text. That's number one. Number two, Hinduism has a lot to do with India. I don't know if you've noticed that. And if I'm going to become a better film student of Indian film, I see Hinduism all through the films. I need to understand what it is, right? Because it is, Hinduism is especially when you get into the older Bollywood films, is a central character in what's going on. Diwar at the temple, right? I mean, how Mother India, the goddess of prosperity, at the money lender's house. There's all these things. So I mean, you can't just separate the two. And even if a secular India emerges and makes films about, without mentioning any of this stuff, it's still there. It's still there. Just because you don't talk about the subject matter doesn't mean it's gone, right? Because we see this a lot in America. We don't talk about it because we don't want to offend anybody on our beliefs. But they're still there. It's just you don't say anything about it. So that's twofold. I need to understand the sacred text more. I need to understand the ideology more, and I see some similarities when I read and watch things about Mahabharata. I see the Nephilim of Genesis. I see some of these things when I see and read about Lord Shiva the Destroyer. I see the Book of Revelation. And I see these touch points. They're not all there all the time, but themes will cross. And I'm interested in that crossing of themes. I really am. Kings of the East is a crossing of the theme, where you have this idea of what's going on in India and in Bible prophecy, and they cross. They don't stay there long, but they cross. And I'm interested in that crossing. So that is why I do these videos. I want to learn. I want to understand more. And it just makes no sense for me to watch this video and then tell you everything I think about it when I know nothing. The Bible says better to be thoughtful than open up your mouth and prove it. Unfortunately, I do that too sometimes. So let's take a look at this, shall we?
The Trishul is the primary weapon of Lord Shiva and was also used by Goddess Durga. It is considered as the most powerful weapon ever used for the destruction of evil in Hindu mythology. Its three-pointed blades hold the mystical force of the Trimurti, that is Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. These three blades stands for the three gunas, which are Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. It is also the symbol of three lokas, which are Swarg, Bhu and Patal. The physical, mental and spiritual senses of mankind are indicated to these three blades of the Trishula. In the human body, it represents the three main nadi or energy channels, Ida, Pingala and Shushmana. It destroys the human ego and flows holiness as well as Shakti into their souls. It is said that Lord Shiva always used it to restore peace and divinity in the universe. To get more spiritual videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and also like our FB page.
Okay. Observations. It looks like the trident that Aquaman uses. No, what am I saying? Am I saying that that is it is? No, what I'm saying is maybe Aquaman is really some kind of Hindu fan of Hinduism, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. So that's number one. Number two, when they showed the graphic of the guy sitting Indian style, I guess is what we call it here in America, and they had the center line going all the way down the body, right? And then there were like little stars, you know, kind of little things there. I recognize that from Shotokan. Shotokan is a Japanese martial arts that I partake in, and it is the center line of destruction. That if you can land your punch on the center line of the body, you do the most damage. So you're always aiming, when you punch, you're always aiming for the center of the body, wherever that may be. That's the softest spot of the body. The body. Party with body. Barty. The body. And the end where he talked about the ego. Modern psychology comes from the Far East. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. It is. And the ego, how many kills everything. Am I right? When you find somebody who has a strong ego, they're typically not pleasant to be around. So that was an interesting ideology that was coming forth in the video here. So that is the Trishula. Am I saying it right? I hope so. The Trishula. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. What's up? Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I would ask you to please subscribe. Please like and share. And please go check out Dark Sky Radio, the greatest internet radio station in the world.